What do you do in the evening when you don't know what to do? Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again. Talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, madam, mademoiselles, welcome to a midweek Hunters Anonymous. As always, James is right there.
Hey, I was trying to wait for my clock to stop, but I did make it, so I get to hear the clock too. Hey, Josh.
What's up, Josh?
Why don't I hear myself? I hear you too.
Here we go again. Well, I'm glad you can hear me.
Is it me? It's me. It's my problem, not you.
Let's see. All right, so
what's up, Keith?
All right, I'm actually.
Ooh, it's blue tonight. I don't like that. It's too dark.
What's blue?
Chat text.
Okay.
I mean, it's not terribly. Yeah. It changes on every stream.
All right. I am sorry, I'm being quiet because I'm looking at our own stream a different way today. And I don't it did that whole hiccup thing for me. And I don't know if
Hey Danny.
Hey Danny. I broke it. How's everybody doing tonight?
I broke it. Cold,
I know.
apparently.
Yes, I don't. Florida shouldn't be this cold. Florida should not be this cold. Okay. I'm learning. Sorry, everybody. I'm learning the controls on. I'm actually decided to try and do like some of y'all are doing it, and actually watch the stream live on my TV through my Roku. So
Danny's freezing. It's probably like 65, 70 down there right now.
Yeah, lower Florida is like nothing. We were getting in the 30s here at night. We're supposed to be getting the 40s tonight, but not too bad.
Hi,
Other than that-
Calliope.
Hey, Clappy. All right, got here sooner tonight, so you can listen a little bit longer.
It's 57 and she's freezing. Oh my god.
Whatever. I don't even know what temperature is here. I don't care.
Yeah, we were in like the 20s this morning with snow, and I was like, all right, this is cool.
That's what electric blankets are for. Burger King.
Ooh, you know what? I like
Ooh.
Burger King.
I was like, ooh. That was the same thing.
That's one of those things.
Hey.
I couldn't like eat it a lot, but it's totally like an occasional thing would be just it hits the spot just right.
Yeah. I like getting the little knickknacks at Burger King, like the cheap burgers and maybe some nuggets.
Oh my god,
Fries.
they fucking dropped the stream again. God. What the fuck, YouTube?
Did it really?
Yep, we just dropped down to 3 damn people again.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's still zooming along for me, I think. Let me click this button and see what happened. Yeah. Although one of my recommendations, if it does drop, is to watch segments of Avengers.
I'm gonna have to make a damn Nightbot post that says if the page, if the video stops, just refresh it because it'll come back. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about this, man.
Well, I mean, it only seems to happen. It seems to happen at a certain, like at the same time, but then it doesn't do it anymore, right? I
mean,
it's
just the one time.
Well, maybe we should do. Can you do support tickets to YouTube?
Figure your shit out, YouTube. We're running out of places to go. We're gonna have to start hosting our own goddamn live stream.
I know, right? But at least it's I have learned. I learned how to push a button to let me know if it's went off, if it's not live anymore, which is kind of cool.
I may just start the damn stream 5 minutes early, let it do its thing, kick everybody off, and then come back before we actually start. Hey, Reggie, what's up, man?
Wait, are you talking about like instead of starting at top of the hour, just start the stream at like 5 minutes before, and then people will come in when they're supposed to, and it'll already have hiccuped? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like do our like we started at 9 o'clock, but run the countdown for like 5 minutes because it always seems like it's at the 5-minute mark, and then let it refresh, and then everybody join 5 minutes after. Because it only does it at like the 5-minute mark every damn week.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know. That maybe it'll just do it 10 minutes after when everybody joins, and they're like,
I was gonna say maybe it actually hiccups when like a bunch of people are here and YouTube's just like bye.
Yeah, fuck you. You don't need people.
This is all Keith's fault because he's on YouTube's.
I know it is. It's because he calls it YouTube's. Gets mad.
Yes. One way or another, we'll get it figured out.
Calliope, you have my total permission to whoop YouTube's ass.
Yeah, you got my permission too. Nobody asked. But you know what's funny is even when it dropped everybody, the chat was still going and it restarted back up for me or something. I don't know. He's hoarding the YouTube. Is everybody doing all right tonight? On the third day of December? Can you believe we're on the third day of December?
I can't because today's only the 2nd. So
can you believe I don't know what time it is? I don't even know. Who was asking me? Oh, buddy of mine came over, just chilling on the front porch, and like 3 times he's like, "Is today Wednesday or Thursday?" I'm like, "It's Wednesday. Damn, it's still Wednesday." He asked me like 3 times, and I thought, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, the McRib is back. So if you want some nasty fake meat on a bun, help
Damn
yourself.
it. Well, we're gonna have to end the stream at 9:30 so I can go get a fucking McRib.
I was asking. That's the other question I was going to ask you before the stream is: do you use anything like DoorDash or anything? Have you used anything like that?
Oh yeah. What's up, Pyle?
Hey, pile.
Actually, when they first started it here, it was like right before the whole pandemic BS. It was like February. They gave me a month of DoorDash, like their DoorDash premium thing, so it was like free deliveries, like no extra charges and all that shit, because it saves you like $6 on the delivery fees and their extra bullshit charges, and it's like $9 a month, I think. So yeah, when we had that, I used it all the time, but I kind of refuse to use it without having that because it's so stupid. Yeah, $5 for food, $3 for delivery fee. The total's $25.
Pile, we did miss you. Things are nuts.
Absolutely, man. It's weird being on YouTube's, but we have almost no latency, so it's good.
Well, and it's a cleaner platform. The little hiccup at the beginning is we'll figure it out. My neighbors use DoorDash, and I was just like, that seems to be the preferred method of food delivery. Oh, the toy drive. Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, like, they put it in a sealed bag, like at least the ones here. Everywhere that you get, even McDonald's will take the food, they put it in their bags, and then they seal the bag with a safety sticker. It's one of those ones that's like once it sticks, it's impossible to like get it without ripping it. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm not worried about somebody like messing with my food or anything. It's no different than ordering pizza, really.
Yeah, Pizza Hut was doing. I ordered Pizza Hut a few times. And they were doing it, and all of a sudden the stickers disappeared. I'm like, oh, okay. I agree, Calliope. McDonald's needs to make a McSexy for sexy voice. Can't even say it.
I know who will buy the first one.
I was just curious. I honestly, since the pandemic began, I have not gotten any fast food whatsoever. I've probably went out to eat maybe 4 times, and that's just very, very recently on places that are very, very clean and following more stringent rules than they actually have to. So, but that's about it.
I haven't used DoorDash since like the pandemic started. It was just for like, it was like end of January, beginning of February. It was literally right before they started doing lockdowns and shit.
I'm gonna get door to liver on Sunday. Okay. All right, Reggie. You do that. And I understand what you're saying too about Sunday, so you better watch yourself. We'll know if you're cheating.
Right? He just shows up with some fancy ass food from a restaurant.
Reginald, why can't you start your video yet? And we hear just the ripping
wrappers
of bags
and shit.
He's like, give me a minute.
You hear the plastic opening on the containers. Like, you ever open a Chinese food container? That thing always just goes.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta rip this sauce container with my teeth. Hold on a minute. I'm coming. Speaking of Sunday, don't ask Reginald to duplicate a McRib. That is like nasty. That's almost like a slap in the face. I could duplicate a McRib if I took Great Value barbecue sauce and poured it over cardboard.
I pre-smashed. I do too. Oh, wait. No, that's different things. Hey, look, there's Nightbot telling people to like the stream.
Like the stream, and then tell Nightbot to tell YouTube to get their mess together.
I will break my rule and eat out if they make a McSexy.
Josh is dying for a McRib. Hey, Jen. Speaking of all this food, and we'll mention this a few times tonight. Don't forget, next Sunday is going to
This
be
Sunday.
the absolute. Well, that is next Sunday.
Listen, it's confusing when
Sunday
you say
coming up
next.
is-
You say
Ah,
this coming
Jesus.
Sunday.
God bless America. Okay, the Sunday that's going to come up soon is going to be. Jesus, just took the magic out of it. Just fucking come to next Sunday. This Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The 6th.
The 6th. Yeah, because it's going to be Nick against Reggie. So Science against Chef.
Chef Reggie.
It's going to be absolutely. It's going to be amazing. We're all going to get so pissed off because we can't eat any of this food. And of course, sky's the limit pretty much for time, so we're not going to limit it to an hour like we're going to do tonight. Haha.
Ooh, yeah. Also, we have
the
something
closest
super
Sunday-
awesome in the works that I can't wait to tell people about, but not today, right?
You talking about
The thing.
talking about what we've been working on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I say that let's not supersede
Sunday.
the forthcoming Sunday. And then we'll make the announcement because then everything will be set up. Everything should
Yeah.
be set up, quote unquote. Yeah, like James said, we've got something that we will guarantee any of you that no haunt podcast, nobody has done or is doing, and we're going to do it for all of you, and it's going to be freaking hilarious.
Yeah, and I
lot
know
of work.
some of you are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And believe me, because that
Some
was.
of y'all are gonna, yeah,
But it's cool.
and it's super cool. It's a hoot, and then we'll explain. We'll go through the whole history of it, and you'll understand more. But yeah, but we'll go ahead and just we'll spend the next couple days to work on it, James, and then we'll make the announcement.
I'm for
and
that.
we may even do it with some of the screenshots I've taken. So
Yeah, we could do it that
see.
way, or we just spring
Yeah.
it on them.
Well, maybe, or because it may be one of those things like if they get a little taste of it, it'll propagate and
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
pilot. It's very clean. It's
Well,
actually,
yeah, it can be.
it can be super. It can be not good, but you'll understand. But I think it's going to be a hoot. I think it's going to be. It's going to.
Oh,
it's
thanks for
going
your
to,
packs, Reggie.
Oh, thanks, Reggie. It's going to be. It's going to wow some people, freak out some people, and some people are going to just think it's absolutely hilarious, and then some people are going to think it's just the coolest thing since sliced bread. So
Of course
it's
he
all the
does.
above.
Of course he gets Chris Gaines.
Reginald Cornelius played this card because they are an
Chris
asshole.
Gaines does not look any more anything on my big TV, so let's not have it anymore. No doubt.
So I do have a quick. I kind of want to gather. I wish Science was here because I'd like to ask him, but. So we're doing the stream loot cards. I'm doing a special pack that's gonna have sabotages for Reggie and Science that you guys can play. But I'm thinking that if anybody actually wants to buy them, I think instead of doing the 99-cent thing, I was gonna make them like $5, only because I don't want people to buy a lot of them because you can't play all those cards. Like they can't play the butter card 5 times because it would literally kill somebody.
What about just
I mean, I
What
guess
about
I
just-
could limit the number of cards in the packs, but then I'm afraid we would. I don't know. I don't want to.
Well, what about leaving them the same price and just refunding them, or letting them put it back in their pack?
You know what I'll
Could we-
do? This is why I wanted, because I wanted to bounce it off everybody. So I'll leave it 99 cents, but I'll only put one of each card available. So then it can only be played one time. Like the whole things that are easy, like you have to, use your hand or whatever. You put one hand behind your back for 5 minutes or something. That could be played multiple times, I think.
Reggie says I'm up to a 5-pound butter challenge. Yeah, because I mean, I'd hate to. I guess I'd hate to make them so high that it's kind of.
Yeah, well, the whole point for the for the $5 thing was because I would prefer that people didn't buy a lot of them. So that was like
Oh.
An easier way of avoiding, because I don't want people to spend that much money on them. But
Well,
you
but
really only
there's
need
some
one pack of them.
there's some folks that would actually buy 5 99-cent packs, just to try and I don't know. I mean, it's actually up to all of them. I don't know the semantics.
I think it'll be better if we just do it 99 cents, and then I'll just put one card of each, like of the difficult things, like
Right.
the butter, and you can't touch the stove for a minute.
And then, like I said, if somehow somebody plays or somebody else plays the same card within a wrong time frame, you just give them the card back and say just to hold it for the next challenge, because there'll be another challenge. I think this is going to be fun enough that I mean, I'm up for somebody challenging me if you just want to watch it.
The pizzazz
and
going
twirl
around
for 25 minutes. What are you doing, Mike? This is it. This is the challenge.
My stream loot card for that is you can't use the pizzazz.
You can't. Okay, well, let me just roll it up and then throw it in the microwave and see if it comes out all right.
Let me eat this frozen pizza. It's delicious.
Knowing me, I'll have one done before the stream, and I'll just throw the frozen one back in the freezer, like ta-da!
You just go to a pizza place and you pick one up and you just get the exact same pizza.
Yeah. Or I just switch the pizza out, put the pizza back in the freezer, and just pull out a thing of Tatina pizza rolls and microwave them.
Now I will be giving. I'm gonna give Reggie and Science. They're each gonna get one pack each to use, like before, or well, not before, but it's this way they don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Mr. Dolos,
I think
Iron Chef.
Yeah, I think keeping it at the 99 cents and then just limiting the cards.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Just
I know where you were going with it, but I hate to do that because people are already they buy the bejesus out of the cards anyway, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's why I made them 90 cents anyway. So
yeah,
that covers stream loot fees and stuff. So
don't mind us, folks. We're just working out the semantics.
This is what we do now. We talk about stuff behind the scenes, on the scene,
on the scenes, just so you can all share in the oddballness.
Well, like I've been so damn busy, we haven't even had time to like discuss things. So it's kind of like this is our time right now.
Yeah, that's which is fine. Speaking of, did you see there's a message from somebody? Did you check it out?
I did. It's like a YouTube video.
Okay, I didn't know what the hell it was. And then somebody wanted to use Mr. Dolos as their personal page cover photo. I said sure.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was on one of the event posts. I think it was actually in. Oh, it was in the when I posted the Trio of Terror.
Oh, well, that's cool.
On their group page. Yeah, you'll see it somewhere or another. All right, y'all don't get too bored. Sorry, we're paying attention.
Oh, I just saw Josh's photos too. See, dude, I've been so damn busy. I haven't even seen all these. Yeah, so dude sent us Bruno Mars, "It Will Rain," the official video.
Oh. Okay, cool.
What the fuck?
Good.
Why?
You can just delete that. Because
I'm fuck this. I'm assigning the conversation to you. I like that feature.
I'll just ignore it. So Danny says maybe the chefs get like 2 or 3 strikes where they can pass on a card, but if they use all of them up, they have to follow the cards played. I mean, why not? Yeah, Keith, I don't know why we get a Bruno Mars video, but maybe it's some sort of mafia hit, and we just don't understand it. Like a full warning. Who knows? But who's decorating for Christmas? And what are you decorating for Christmas?
Everything.
Like yeah, I know you are. You've got things going off everywhere. Um um
I
neighbors
missed the trios live, so I watched it after the fact. And I noticed they were talking about the fact that Krampus has been so popular again.
yeah. Well.
Yes, by the way, I did watch your live after the fact. I was insane. I've just been so damn busy. And the other issue I have is because I created the page for them, I don't get the notifications for when you go live. So I always just have to remember. And when I'm like as hellaciously busy as I've been, I don't remember jack shit.
Well, we kind of forewarned that December was going to be pretty wild in
Yeah.
general. I get all types of weird shit in my suggestion page. Keith, so do I. I mean, Krampus is cool, but it's already kind of getting old.
It is
Not to downplay it or anything, but it's already kind of getting old.
Yeah. Well, they did have a good point in their video. They were talking about it's because Spirit made a Krampus thing, which everybody was like went apeshit over. And which is true, because anytime that Spirit makes something, the general public that isn't, a part of all the other actual haunt companies, they jump all over it.
Well, they were, yeah, and I saw that, but they were a couple of years late on that too.
Well, of course.
I mean, so.
But I mean, that's why it's so big, I think, this year too. Aside from the fact that the movie just came out a couple years ago and kind of rekindled everybody's interest in Krampus.
Which is cool. I mean, it's fine. To me it's tired, but so is, zombies during Halloween, so is, I hate saying this, clowns. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Literally. But we also talked about I'm absolutely tired of escape rooms. Jesus, somebody come up with something else that's thousands of haunts will actually emulate. Please do, because I'm so tired of, oh, whoa, whoa, we've got a new escape room. Like, okay, whatever. Good for you. Escape from what? Escape from boredom?
Sexy voice is coming to town.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to, I always would love to see this, is a more interactive haunt. Not so much like zombie paintball, but something along the lines of like a haunted house with laser tag or something, I don't think there's enough interactive stuff. If I could go through and actually kill stuff as I'm going through, and have a say in the outcome of the end of the house, I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, sure. You're looking at some interesting logistics.
Oh God, yeah, but
for it. There was somebody, this is not several years ago, but they did they took a big old trailer and put guns on it so you could go be jaunted around to shoot zombies. That was the next big craze. They were, oh, I got a trailer and I got zombie shooting and derpa derpa derpa. And then of course within a year or two, everybody's selling it off because they realize that the logistics for it are insane, and it's actually kind of boring, and it's actually kind of dangerous for your actors. So,
well, that's why I was going to like
bar-
the lines of like a laser tag. I'd be all over a nacho bar in a haunted house. I wouldn't even care.
I'd like a nacho bar right now.
It's like the strip club in Parks and Rec that has a full breakfast bar. You don't mind a little glitter on your bacon, you're fine.
Oh,
Keith's
God.
literal worst nightmare.
A choose your own adventure haunted house. Yeah, Reggie. See, Clive, I'm going to open a sexy voice haunted house. All sounds you hear will be sexy voice. Okay.
That's
I just
that's the Haunters Anonymous house right there.
that's at least 2 days a week now. Free. It's the price of a Streamlabs card.
It's so crazy that we're doing it 2 days a week and it still feels like it's so damn much all the time. I'm always like, shit, I got to do a show tonight. But that's
See,
just
for
how
me,
it is when
it's
you're
become
busy.
the opposite. I'm like tonight, I was like, good God, I've got an hour before I have to be on stream. What the hell am I supposed to do? And it used to be like, oh my God, I'm 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's because it's fucking 50 degrees in Florida and everything's shut down. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's also that I'm not going like, well, everybody, I don't have no power tonight because we've had our second hurricane in
You're
2
not
weeks.
prepping for hurricane to hit you in
I'm
6
battening down
hours.
my damn house so I can do this damn thing with y'all. So if I disappear for a minute, it's just because,
I'm holding the porch.
Yeah, I'm holding my porch down. What a BS hurricane season, I swear to God.
But I'll BS everything. And that's like everybody's like,
Yeah.
ready to get to 2020? I'm like, I'm really not. I don't see 2021 being any fucking better.
Yeah, I think some people, they think they're going to close the door on 2020 on the 31st of December, and it's going to be a totally new magical whatnot, and it's going to be getting better, but it's still going to be pretty rough. My lanai flew across the street.
Jeez, every night, I don't know that I know that many things to talk about. I'm struggling 2 nights a week now.
Well, even that's going to be, because since we've already got HauntCon and Halloween Party Expo not happening, so there goes anything for January chitty chat.
Yeah, and
then
Trans World not looking great.
Yeah, March is looking a little rough. And of course, February will just oh my God, heaven forbid,
Reginald
we'll be talking
Cornelius
all month long in
wants to
February
shout
about,
out at
yeah,
percent hash
I know.
and dollar and hash and carat hash dollar yen dollar and dollar and hash percent at percent.
Oh God, he's going
at
so
carat
slow.
hash and dollar carat at percent carat hash carat Chris Gaines hash carrot dollar.
My ears are actually bleeding from that. Thank you.
Yay. What do I need? Clappy, what do I need a protector for? I don't know. I don't understand. Do I? Devil's Gate. Welcome to the world of Streamlabs card.
Right.
Well, Keith, yeah, on Instagram, Transworld is saying there a go, and right now it's way too far in the future to say anything otherwise. But the governor of whatever said things are not looking good till end of March. I hope it does happen. I hope everything is good enough where it does happen. I'm not saying I don't want it to happen. We're still going to be in the midst of all of this. That's
2021's not going to make it go away.
Yeah, January 1st, 2021 does not mean like magic things are just magic. Even the vaccines are saying April, May.
Well, the UK just approved theirs for some reason. But I did see they said that they approved them based off of guidelines from the actual from Pfizer themselves. They're going off of their face value numbers.
Right.
So that to me, that's you're taking a big risk going off of the manufacturer's word. And they're like, yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Well, yeah, but I mean, um, I guess it has to start at some point. I know that sounds really weird, but these things normally take 10 years.
Yeah.
We don't have 10 years,
And
so
I
it's
I
now or
want
never.
one, but I'm not getting one right away. Like,
Well, you won't be able to.
no, I know, but I mean, when they do come out and they're like, people are going to get them, I don't think I'm jumping on that train immediately. And I know I need it, but I
I will.
I need to see way more evidence.
Well, I'll be a test subject at some point. But I mean, like I said, millions and millions and millions of people will have it in them for months before you or I, or any of these folks here,
Yeah.
would be able to get it. It's just CDC's already put their guidelines out for who takes president and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's talk about blueberry cheesecake stuffed biscuits.
Okay. Who's sending them to me?
Blueberry cheesecake stuffed biscuits.
Did you see Reggie's comment?
What the fuck kind of biscuits? You got him thinking now.
Reginald's going like, I am going to get I'm going to say I'm going to get myself a pastry bag. He already has a pastry bag.
I would like to preface this with the fact that I am very much a science person. So like, I believe in the sciences and I fully back them. And I believe what scientists say. But for something that I'm going to inject into myself, I need to know there's a little bit more going for it. Because, I mean, there's things that they've been giving to us that they were like, yeah, this is safe. But now they're like, oh, well, it's not so safe. So what I'm saying is I'm not going off of Pfizer's words. I want to see actual data on it.
Well, you want the independent ruling.
Yeah, I want the actual studies, and I want to see that like they're not just because they're like, yeah, we didn't pull any corners, but we did this in an unbelievable amount of time. Which I could see. I could see them being like, yeah, we actually did this. But I mean, if you had the capabilities to do that anyway, why aren't you doing it?
Well, that's where the 10 years comes into. I mean, that's where you get something that is made and then it's refined and then it's tested and independently tested, and that's why it takes a long, long time. This is a super emergency type. We're talking about this. Everybody's talking about what they can put
Biscuits.
in or around biscuits.
Biscuits. So one of those weird ass words.
Biscuits.
Yeah, you have.
But I know what you're saying.
Super.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not against the vaccine by any means. I wanted to make that clear because I wholly believe in vaccines, but I also believe that I don't want to take one that's been only developed for 8 months.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe this will start the zombie apocalypse and I'll just laugh or some shit.
You never know, man.
You never know.
And then you're going to be pissed because it's fucking zombies. What if it's clown zombies?
I will be
like, Jesus.
Well, if it's clown zombies, I'll be fine with it because that'll make me laugh. I swear to God, but if it's zombies, I'm just going to be so pissed about it. I don't even know. I can't imagine. Why couldn't it be like
it's the fucking Walking Dead too? It's not just zombies, but it's the actual Walking Dead.
Ugh, I'd rather have like a vampire apocalypse, something fun. Stupid ass You know what? If you supported The Walking Dead for 3,000 bazillion episodes, you should just be ashamed of yourself.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did not hate on it. I was actually I liked it for a while. It jumped the shark a while ago though, like hard.
I watched the full first season and I swear to God, I don't know how it made it. It's people that have nothing better else to do with their lives than watch.
Yeah, there was nothing going on at the time. You know, there was like.
There's plenty of other shows that could have been watched at the time.
All right, Keith, man. We'll see you on Sunday, I hope, you know, because it's going
bye,
to be our
Keith.
big
Where'd
one.
you go?
He's got to drive home.
All right. Be careful, man.
And we only have 20 minutes left, so.
Yeah, James doesn't like clowns either.
I don't. I have an irrational fear of clowns, so.
Soda biscuits and caramel gravy?
And it's not haunt clowns I have a problem with. It's a birthday party clowns I don't like. I do not like birthday party clowns. Sunday.
Walking Dead.
Head towards Canada. They can't survive the cold. And I'm not ashamed. I'm a Walking Dead person. I told you, man. I liked it. I liked it up until probably 3 seasons ago.
You're telling me that on The Walking Dead, they said that zombies could not survive in the cold? Is this where this is coming from?
Well, no, not necessarily. That's
because what dumbass writer thinks that a dead thing walking the earth can't survive cold?
Well, they're thinking like complete like Arctic. They're gonna freeze in place cold.
Well, any creature would do that.
Well,
this is why
that's the point, though.
If anybody supported this shit show, you should really just hang your head in shame, because that's just shit writing. Oh, they can't survive in cold. Well, guess what, numbnuts? Neither can Bambi.
Well, listen. So I know
y'all are numbnuts. I'm talking about the writers. Anyway, sorry. What?
I know you have an issue with zombies, but listen. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, my goal would either be the Arctic or the Antarctic if I had the capabilities of getting there. If I didn't die crossing. But I think one thing that always gets overlooked is oil rigs. You can grow your own food. You have all you need is a desalination pump, which I think all oil rigs have. And you have an unlimited supply of food directly below the oil rig, because oil rigs are very known hotspots for fishes because they're in the middle of the fucking ocean, and so it's a structure. So, and how are they going to get to you? You're in hundreds of feet of water.
Bambi. Yeah, here's the deal. I'm not going to run away from zombies.
Oh, I would.
If they come to my,
I wouldn't.
If they come to my house, I'm just going to literally verbally bash them.
Listen,
make them feel so bad about themselves. They just turn around and walk away with their little zombie tears, because I'm going to tell them how stupid they are.
You're an overused media trope. You have nothing.
Yeah, you're annoying me, and you need to go away. And I'm going to tell them where every oil rig is.
What a dick.
Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, clowns are they're extremely overused in the past couple of years. I mean, extremely overused, and unfortunately, extremely generic, just like zombies. Quite honestly.
Well, see, but it's birthday party clowns that get me. That's the ones I don't like.
If they would put birthday party clowns in the haunts, I'd be more inclined to like it.
I would be more inclined to get arrested for punching one of them.
Well, but then they did their job.
Yeah, but like to the point of I'm punching somebody I don't want to punch.
Well, at least you got what you paid for.
Yeah, I guess a felony. That's what I paid for.
Reggie wants to know: is it a decommissioned oil rig?
Well, yeah, it could be. You know, I feel like there's enough mechanical intelligence up in my brain. Wait, never mind the felony. Nice.
Why make why don't you just go to one that's fully operational so that you could sell the oil to the dumbass zombies that can't get to you?
Well, here's the thing though. One of the people on there probably got bitten and then went on because they're like, "Oh, I'll be fine." Just like they do when they go into the store with their fucking mask on.
Well, just tell them. You talk to them and say,
"See what I did there?"
Dumbest... Yeah, I did. That was good though. Just tell them they were if they're on the oil rig, just say, "You know what? You're the dumbest ass um, non-scary creature of all the things that were ever put on this earth. You just sit there and just verbally bash them until they just jump off.
That's totally how it works.
That's what I would do. I'm not going to run around. I'm not going to run away from a zombie.
You don't need to. You could literally walk away.
Well, I'm not going to do that either. I'm literally going to just stand there with my arms crossed and stare them down and be like, you need to sit down for a minute. We're going to have a talk. I don't care if you're hungry or what, but you're one of the most stupid ass things on this earth.
Yeah. So I could see the issue with an active one would be if you're not maintaining it, there is the risk of explosion, I assume. So, like, unless you could safely shut stuff down, I don't want to be leaking oil into my fishing area. Nor do I want to explode like that movie with, who was that guy? I don't know. There was an oil rig movie that was recently made.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah. You mean the movie where they tried to say that
it was about Deepwater, wasn't it?
Well, no, it was Deep Horizon. They made a movie out of a real event, but then they made the oil companies seem like the heroes. I didn't watch it. You could tell from the trailers. See, when y'all are trying to figure out how not to get oil in the water and fish for your food, I'm going to be sitting in my house with freaking chocolate stuffed biscuits,
with a bunch of depressed zombies. Good fucking job.
There you go. Hey, I have one episode of The Walking Dead and it's done. That's how you take care of it. Have you watched Warm Bodies?
Yeah, I've seen Warm Bodies.
Josh, is that the funny zombie one?
Yeah.
With the guy that played Beast in X-Men? Jesus. I know all that, but
yes.
I'm not going to watch. Listen, I'm not going to spend my time watching any zombie movie.
So you did watch Shaun of the Dead?
I did, but that was fun.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead was basically making fun of everything that you.
That was focused on characters that weren't the zombies. The Walking Dead has in the 50 years they've been on, like 2 minutes worth of zombies or something.
Kinda, yeah.
That's even worse. I did now people are gonna really hate me for this. I think it was called The Dead Don't Die with Adam Driver and Bill Murray. Was that the name of it? Crap. And it was brilliant. It was a sleeper movie, but it was so funny. I think it's Adam Driver and Bill Murray. I think it was called The Dead Don't Die. I think, but it came out a couple years ago. I actually watched it at the theater and it was actually really good. It got terrible reviews, but if you haven't seen that, I like that kind of movie because that's fun. But when it's trying to be overly serious or something, I don't know. Warm Bodies, I couldn't stand the premise of it when I watched the trailer, so I didn't bother myself with it. Are you looking that up?
Yeah, what did you say it was?
I thought it was called The Dead Don't Die, but I don't. If you look up zombie movie with Adam Driver and Bill Murray, it'll come up.
Yep, that's what it was.
Was I right?
Yep.
Oh crap!
2019.
It's actually a good movie.
I remember seeing the previews for it. I don't know why I never watched it. I guess it just kind of fell really away, you know.
It's actually good. If you can find it, watch it. That I enjoyed, but I actually like Adam Driver and I do like very much Bill Murray. It was actually an all-star cast. So anyway, wow, we're just going around everywhere, oil rigs and stuffed biscuits and how much I freaking hate zombies. And more stuffed biscuits. Reggie says there was a kids show called Billy and Mandy where they had an outer space zombie having Billy get people and eating their brains. It had a catchy song. Sounds like a porn. The way you described it literally sounds like a minus the kid thing. That's not good. Billy and Mandy. Wasn't that a cartoon?
Yeah.
I like the Billy and Mandy better. I'm just kidding. I just can't. I can't. The Walking Dead to me just ruined so much of Halloween Horror Nights, and it just ruined so many haunted attractions that felt like every people on the every haunt had to have a don't open dead inside or dead open don't inside or fuck off, whatever it was. Every damn, oh my god, for a couple years. Oh, look at I made a cake. Oh, look, I've got my don't whatever inside. It just made me want to vomit. Absolute vomit.
Now,
I
what
actually
about Return of the Living Dead?
that was good. It was
It
corny.
was really bad, but so good because of it.
Yeah, it's corny. I mean, it's the way it should be. It should just be something where it's okay. Well, I'm having a giggle out of this and ooh ah, but not 20,000 seasons of stupid ass. Jesus, I just God. The Walking Dead really just ruined, I think, a lot of TV, and it ruined a lot of haunted attractions, and it ruined a lot of people, and the writers should be sued, and they should not ever air it again anywhere. And shame on Horror Nights for doing like 2 or 3 years of it. People that loved the Walking Dead were tired of it at Halloween Horror Nights. Was it how many years ago? 5 years, 20 years they did?
I
Who
think it
knows?
was like 25 years.
Ugh, God, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, but I mean, like Return of the Living Dead had probably one of the greatest zombies in any movie.
I'm sure.
The Tar Man was literally like, it was ridiculous, but it was so good.
Like I said, I mean, there's some. Now, would I watch it over and over again? No. Dead Don't Die. I could watch it a couple more times and get a giggle out of it. But I just, like I said, it's just sad that certain things get in people's brains, and then it just becomes everybody does it. Everybody does it, and I couldn't. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually watched the full first season of The Walking Dead, and swore to God, if they made a second season, I'd be amazed because the acting was terrible, the writing was terrible. I'll be damned if the masses let it go for. Well, I mean, literally, was it 7, 10 seasons of it?
I think
Whatever
it's
it
like
was.
on 13 now.
I thought it was gone. Are they still doing it?
I think they're on their last one.
Holy crap! I can't believe it still exists. And then they did that other. And they're gonna
Yeah.
have a spinoff of Jesus Christ. I hope y'all are happy with each other because that's the reason why there's not good TV anymore.
The don't dead open inside. I love that. It was so good.
Such a crap. Let's see. Danny says I prefer vampires over zombies. Vampires, mummies, Frankenstein's monster, ghosts, anything. Oh, zombies are supposed to be pawn creatures. They're not supposed to be forefront of anything. For a few movies, sure, but they're just ugh. Final Destination, yeah.
I liked Final Destination. I didn't have an issue with
Uh,
Final Destination.
Man, it was all right.
I mean,
Josh,
they
you're
got into
lucky.
like 12 of them though.
Danny says just finished season 10, shooting season 11 right now. Ah, Jesus, I hope y'all are. I don't even. Josh, you're lucky not having seen a single episode of The Walking Dead. You're very lucky. I mean, moons ago. I remember like, oh, zombies. All right, my buddy's like, oh, zombies, and we were watching it, and he loves zombies, and he was like, this is crap. We got through one season, and I'm like, so I was like, I just don't. Anyway, if you support The Walking Dead, you really should hang your head in shame. Josh likes old horror, so do I. I like black and white. London After Midnight.
Oh, Calliope likes
and
the car. I
Smiles.
remember the car. I like that. That was cool. was about that crazy driver and the black whatever the hell it was.
Oh yeah. My parents just watched that a couple of months ago. They were telling me about it on Svengoolie, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah. All of those were just, I mean, the visuals on it, and to know that they had no CGI or computers or any of that stuff, and just the lighting and the everything. That's the way it should be. But you've got a generation of people who ogle over The Walking Dead and the Kardashians. That's the kind of TV that I can't even turn my TV on anymore just because of that crap. Or reality TV shows. Jesus. Reggie
Yeah,
says, I
I
remember
don't
those.
remember much about that movie. I just remember the there wasn't a driver. I thought like I know the focus was the car, but
I think the car was possessed.
so
The
like
car was like possessed by
Christine,
Satan or something.
but yeah.
Yeah. Reggie says, I remember those old personnel on TV wait a minute. I remember those old personnel on TV where it was late at night and they would do horror shows. Svengali was one of them. Sorry, it's I wanted to say Spengali because it just reminds me that I miss Mark on these shows. But yeah, Svengoolie was on. Svengoolie is awesome. Count Gore Duvall. A lot of horror hosts.
Oh yeah.
We have some horror hosts here in Pensacola.
Oh dude, I forgot to tell you. There's a new thing on Amazon Prime. It's
really?
yeah, it's
Walking Dead.
No. I can't remember if it was about like haunt actors or if it was about haunts, but it was one I had not seen. Like it was nothing we've even talked about before.
Don't remember the name.
No, I saved it. I'll have to go
Okay.
through my
Well,
list and look, but
yeah, just tell me. I'll see if it's on mine. Maybe I'll watch it tonight, just to get the taste of The Walking Dead out of my eyes.
let me see if I can pull up my list real fast.
I like Svengoolie. My parents religiously watch Svengoolie every Saturday night. I mean, like religiously, and I'm the one that got them hooked on it a couple of years ago. New cartoon coming out, Beauty and the Sexy Voice, Lord.
All right. Damn it. I know I saved the thing. Where the hell is it?
Reggie says Haunters, the Art of the Scare.
No,
no, we've talked about that one. I have a pretty good sized list on my Prime, but there was one we talked about a while ago, and it was so now I can't remember the name of it. It was so campy, but it was actually really good. The passion in it from the people. It was a home haunt movie. And I'll be damned if I can remember what the name it was. Eventually, we're gonna have to start talking about more haunt stuff on this show.
I know. Well, we got to get the other one started too.
Yeah. It's difficult when there's not a lot of haunt stuff going on. The Fog was good.
No
zombies.
Where the hell?
I still say that if you have not watched Scent, that you need to do that.
Belschnickel is nigh.
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
It's an Office reference for those that like The Office.
I keep looking at the naughty list. The reason I think I'm eventually going to remind myself to fix it and kind of compress it so it's a little bit more in tune. since Nick's not here, Reginald, since you know all that's going down Sunday, have you figured out? Don't tell anybody now. Have you figured out everything you're going to do? Have you figured out your menu? Danny says, I've only been watching kid-friendly Christmas movies in my spare time. M doesn't want to watch any of them with me. Reginald says, yes, I have.
I figured he probably already knew.
You need to explain to Clappy what Nightbot is.
Nightbot is just a bot that does commands that I tell it to do.
Ta-da!
Yay!
Yay!
Here it is. Nothing but haunts. The story behind the scare.
Nothing but haunts. The story behind the scare.
Came out in 2019.
I'll have to see if I've got it on my list.
Venture into the minds of the creators of the nation's best haunted houses and discover the story behind how they came to be.
Okay. I'll have to look at it. I have to look that up. It almost seems like I've seen that, but I can't verify the name. So
yeah, I may have seen it too, but the name is just it looked different.
Reggie says, let's just say I'm taking a recipe from a restaurant called Lucky Beaver.
Oh God.
Call the Nightbot, sexy voice. So, well, interesting. Well, on the TV I don't have the time up, but I noticed we're at like what 9:01 or one after. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it next Sunday?
Let's wrap it up. Like they always said in high school.
Wrap it up. Yeah, but we're going to stick with our guns, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is a little after an hour. Since we know that Sunday is going to be probably at least 2 hours long, we'll go ahead and let this Wednesday night episode wind itself down. So, as we always do, thanks to everyone that came by, chatting about literally everything. Please stop watching The Walking Dead. Please let that show just go to the wayside. But as always, good night to everybody. Thank you for everything. We've got some more surprises coming up. Sunday's going to be a blast. Stay safe. Please wear your masks. And I will switch it over to James.
All right, everybody. So remember, be here on Sunday because it's going to be funny as hell, I'm sure. And everyone's going to be hungry by the end of it. I have to make sure I eat beforehand so I'm not like actually dying. All right. So Sunday, we'll see you Sunday. Be good, be safe, have fun, wear your mask. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Good night, Calliope.
Good night, Clive. Good night, everybody. Ciao.
Good night,
Stay
everybody.
safe. See you Sunday.
See ya.